edition here at 98.3 The Bridge. My goodness, spectacular Friday. What are we dubbing this? Fun Friday?
Fun Friday, man. We have
Fun
got
Friday.
a plan for today. It is awesome.
You see, I love it when we have a plan.
Yes,
You want to know why?
yes.
Because we never stick to it.
we
never stick
I
to
tell you,
it.
we come in here. So the way it starts here is we come in here and before we get started, we have this thing that we do the night before where we plan the show, and it is awesome. And we have a pretty basic guideline of what to go by, and then we come in here and right before we get started, we pray. And today Corey prayed, and man, when Corey starts talking to God, you don't know what's gonna happen. Sometimes it lasts 10, 15 seconds, and sometimes it lasts like 2 minutes, but it is always good. It's always good to hear him just praying, man, just the connection he has with God. But we are talking, man, it is Friday.
It's Friday,
It is
bro.
Fun Friday.
Yep, exactly. I want to
Yes.
touch on that, man. Tongue-tiedness. I don't think there's anybody better at that than me. I get tripped up in my words, and it definitely happens when I'm talking to Jesus. I was sitting there, and I hadn't had enough water this morning, so I had kind of this weird cotton mouth thing going on. I'm trying to talk to Jesus, and I'm just like, I'm trying to say, like, fluidity or something like that. I don't even know if I said it right then. And, yeah, it's a funny thing. But, yeah, it is Friday, and how's your week been, Paul? Has it been good?
It has been great.
Dude, I'm going to tell you, so we went to Busch Gardens Christmas
Town, yeah.
Wednesday.
Yes.
And, man, it is so great. We usually try to go a couple times every December.
Yeah.
That
Hot
place
cocoa.
is so awesome, man. Man, you go up in there, and there's just, I'm telling you, there are lights everywhere.
Yes.
I tried to find out how many. I think I have a number. I'm going to try to narrow it down and make sure I get the concrete fact. But I believe there are 8 million plus lights in that place.
8 million.
Millions of lights in this place, bro. Millions, and they're just everywhere. And there's different. There's all Christmas music playing. So, but you go to one
Yes.
part of the park, and there'll be one song playing. Then you just walk a few hundred feet, then there's another song playing. It was so great. You can go check out Christmas shows.
That's Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Yes.
Yeah, we went and saw it was a show called Scrooge No More, and those things are timed out so well that the shows seem longer than they are, but they're only half-hour shows.
Yeah.
So there was one, I think it was called "'Twas the Night" we want to go see. Maybe if we make it back, we'll check it out. It's a show on the ice skating rink. And It's pretty cool. There's supposedly a dude in there who's like a 2-time Olympic silver medalist who's just out there killing it on the ice. So my ankles cannot take that. But guys, we want to remind you, if you can't make it to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, look no further than the Lights of Windsor. Not very far from here, actually, so I would definitely go check that out. I've never been. Have you been to Windsor to check out those Christmas lights?
we actually went a few weeks ago,
Did you?
and we were so in the season, I guess, already wrapped up in the season that they didn't have but like 4 strands of lights up. But we rode through it. We had a blast. They were still putting it up because it takes a while to put all them lights up, and we were one of the first cars there. We were just a little early.
So you need to try and make it back, is what you're saying.
Yes, that place glows at night.
Well, let me know
See it
when
from
you
the
do.
Hubble.
I'd like to go. My girlfriend's been there. She knows that's sort of her stomping grounds. I'd like to go up there and check that out. But great stuff happening.
Yes.
We are the further and further we get into this month and closer we get to Christmas, it just seems like it only gets better. Speaking of better, we got another cool little participation thing for them to do this
We
morning, don't
need to
Paul?
hear from y'all
About what?
about some jokes.
Yes! Tell us your favorite joke. And it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. Towards the end of this show, we'll get into some funny Christmas jokes. If you got a Christmas joke, we'd love to hear it. All you got to do, as usual, hop up on our live Facebook feed. You can find it by either searching Beyond Limits or 98.3 The Bridge FM's Facebook page. Get up there. Tell us your favorite joke. We don't care how corny.
Oh, they're
We
going to
don't
be corny.
Oh, yeah.
I heard
You
some
better
of
believe it.
I heard some of Corey's jokes.
Dude.
They are going to be. We were rolling last night, man.
Dude, it was.
This is going to be good.
Don't you just love those little corny jokes that aren't really funny, but they make you laugh anyway?
Yeah.
You almost feel bad for laughing at them. Anyway, we'll get into that later on, people. Guys, we got Christmas Time Again by Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Boom. All right. So, the mic is on. Let us know how you can hear this. We're testing all this out. This is a new thing. We did dry runs throughout the week, but we need to know that we're not like super loud in your ears because we can't hear it on your end. Okay, so let us know. Can you see us good? Can you hear us good? And that's going to help. And your favorite joke down below.
Oh, you like it? Yeah. You go over here and tell me you like fluid.
Wow, that. I wonder if I got it set up right.
Be awake right now, but she listens to the show.
Yeah. I can hear. It's like extremely loud in this, even though I got these pointed on. Yes.
The stream went out.
What does that mean?
Do you remember when he prayed for fluidity, that it would be fluid?
What do you mean?
Remember when he prayed while
He
ago,
came up
Paul?
with this
He
message
prayed that it would be
that said
fluid, the
like,
show would be
like
fluid.
earlier. It's not
Fluid,
now, it's back
son.
on. But like it said the stream.
Because we got Joe Money
Before
behind the
y'all
sound
started
bar
your
box.
segment,
It's all day up here.
Yeah.
It said the
Okay.
stream had stopped because
So this is what I want to do. I'd really like to hop up here and test out this new microphone. So let me tell you something. This is how this microphone came to be. A few days ago, actually, excuse me, the last show, Monday, Paul sends me a text. I'm out running errands, and he's like, "Man, hey, you want to go get this mic? We're gonna go get it." And I'm just like, "Sure."
There's just a lot of manliness in here.
I know, man. There he is. So now Johnny comes into the room and he sprays some Febreze. I hope he's not trying to tell us that we smell. I really don't. That's pretty cool. But dude, I love this mic. I'm about to hop up here, guys. If y'all saw what we were working with, this is like a huge upgrade in the station. We got this really nice camera, nice tripod that is sitting on, and this cool little microphone. God is moving. We are moving up in the world. It is amazing. Let me hop up here and see what you guys are doing and how much you guys are liking this. All day, every day. Here we go. Oh yeah, so I found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found
Yeah.
it.
What'd you find? What does that smell?
He sprayed some Febreze up in here.
Wow. Febreze. What is that though? What fragrance? Ocean?
it's something.
All right, I think we're ready. Slide to the right.
Speak to him.
Man, so we are getting it right. We're going to try some new stuff out today. If we're super loud, we're sorry. If the stream cuts out, we're going to deal with that too. Josh said it cut out one time, but that's fine. We're gonna get all that straight. Josh is going to throw your comments down below. And so when you're commenting, it's going to pop up on the screen. We are super excited about that, and we're going to figure out a way where we can see all your comments live. This will be good. What is your, hey Corey,
Yo,
favorite joke?
my favorite joke.
Favorite joke.
I don't know that I have a one that I can pull, but for some reason, what comes to my mind first is a knock joke. I don't understand. Like I just can't think of it, like, because there's so many just different variations of a knock joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Oh, I'm sorry. You tell me. Not, yeah.
No, bro, I don't know. You see, that's if I'm gonna initiate the joke, I gotta say knock.
What were some of the ones you were saying last night?
Man, I have. Okay, oh, you ready? I got this right here. I didn't know you wanted those. Now, here you go. So, hey Johnny, let me tell you something. How do you know Santa is good at karate?
How do you know Santa's good at karate?
I don't know.
He has a black belt.
Sweet.
No, it's hey,
Is it? Have you got it plugged in? How you doing? You doing it remotely?
It's Wi-Fi. It's
You're
dropped a
streaming-
few
you're
times
streaming.
though. Yeah.
It's dropped. So here's my question: would it help for some of us to get on a different internet in here?
I don't.
Would that free up the main? You got it on the WLGT right
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
If we got on something else, would that help?
I don't know.
Free up the.
It's upload speed. Everybody here should be downloading. It's uploading. I'm the only one using upload speed right now.
Oh,
so,
okay, so it's different.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So, but yeah. So, what was that?
what did I say?
Because he had a black belt.
Because he had a black belt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because he had a black belt.
That's mine.
Have I got you still eating?
Yeah. Because he had a black belt.
He had a black belt.
What was the other one? You told me. Corey. So Corey calls me last night and tells me these jokes, and I'm rolling downstairs. I had to drive all the way back. So from the church, I live about 8 or 9 miles, and I get home and it's late, and man, we're about to start the show prep for today, and I realized that I have forgotten the tripod.
The tripod.
So I had to drive all the way back to the church. Man, all the
Yeah,
way back
dude,
to the
last
church.
night, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last night.
Now, did that tripod, is that new with the camera?
Yes.
It is? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I just said it over to them over the live feed, but I
Yes.
want to make sure I was right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty legit, man. I was telling them it's like we just got a straight makeover in here with the addition of just a few pieces of equipment. It just already looks. It's legit, man. We're moving up, son.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. There we go. Now I can see your comments. Now I feel good because it feels like we were just in here with a camera. So now we can see your comments. And we are. Josh is over here, just out of the camera, and you are able to kind of not see him. Josh, come here for a second, so they know that you're here. And look at this haircut. Look at no. Just Josh. All we need. Oh no, Thomas. Josh's middle name is Thomas, and you can tell right.
Whoa!
Yeah!
We specifically talked about this today, and I said, Josh, I need you to be cool today. I need you to be cool today. All right. So.
I had to give him that.
All right.
Just
Stop by the brand. Let's see. Okay, I'm making sure I got my notes right.
Cameron Timothy. Knock knock. Go ahead. Tell me the rest of that
Bro,
joke.
say something. I want you to say something, Timothy.
Who's there? Who's there?
Let me see. There go my man. Yeah. What we got here? Good morning, folks. Good morning, Timmy. Michael Brooks. Robbie Strayer. My wife is constantly mad at me for my bad sense of direction, so I pack my bags and write. What did he just do? Robbie, what you talking about, man? Make sure this is right so we understand this. Hold on a minute. Did you understand that joke?
Nah. My wife is constantly
As
mad.
he's saying right at the end. He's talking, and then at the end, he's like, right.
Like instead
My
of
wife is
That's
constantly.
the direction.
Like instead of left, right.
Okay. Hold on, Johnny. Robbie, we got to decipher what in the world you're trying to say here. So,
Yeah, maybe not.
my wife.
Yeah.
My wife is
Joe's
constantly.
like, I don't know, bro.
So I packed my bag.
Maybe it's just a comment.
Yeah, he
My-
didn't say.
Right.
He's saying right, like what Josh is saying.
So it's like, so I packed my bag. So what you would say actually, so I packed my bags and left. So I packed my bags and right.
His bad
Oh,
sense of
okay.
direction.
Bad sense of direction.
My wife. Okay. So with
That's-
that in
okay,
context,
I get
hey
it now.
Melanie,
That was
my
too
wife is
complicated.
constantly
Yeah.
mad at me for my bad sense of direction. So I packed my bags and write.
Yeah,
Robbie,
man.
we
So you gotta understand
Bruh.
something, Robbie. You dealing with me and Paul, and sometimes if we don't get it within the first 5 seconds, we just don't want to have it. We don't want to get
you
it.
shouldn't have to decipher a joke.
Actually, I think that's actually pretty funny when I think about it.
So I left my bags and write.
Yeah, it just it reads funny, but you think about it, I'm like, I packed my bags and left. I packed my bags and right. Oh wait, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I feel that we need redemption.
Good morning, Aunt Deborah. How are you?
Okay, so it looks clear.
Pa-
in yours.
Pa- Robbie said he'll give us a minute. Thank you. We will need it. There's not enough coffee in the world right now, son. I have still not had a sip of my coffee, and
Hey,
my
yeah.
goodness, I need it.
I'm gonna share your computer screen
Here,
because I think when I get on mine,
here.
it is
Here.
not clear.
Knock yourself out.
Knocking myself out. So, yeah, we need to know your best joke. Thomas, love it. What kind? Good morning. What's your best joke? Your best joke make everybody laugh, and I feel like there's gonna be a bunch of people googling us, trying to figure out a joke for today.
Trying to figure out a joke.
Yeah. The weather, man. The weather down here it's supposed to be like 60s today. Only in North Carolina can it snow on Sunday. Snow on Sunday, and then be 60s, 70s, 80 degrees on Friday. Only in North Carolina. So, yeah. Hey, we've got a y'all want to hear some of these stories? This is really cool. Coming up in this next segment, we got, check this out. A store owner, this is a new story of world's dumbest criminals. So this happens in Florida. Six guys show up to rob a gas station. so far. Not impressive. That's about normal, depending on where you live. 6 guys show up to rob a gas station, and the clerk tells them that they have to come back because they're robbing it at the wrong time. He doesn't have a lot of money. This isn't a joke, by the way. This really happened. So the clerk tells them it was like 3:15. He tells them, "Hey, you got to come back at 6:15 because we'll have more money." Okay, we just changed over everything. So these 6 dudes come back at 5:15. Right now, the clerk had called the cops and told them, "Listen, I just almost got robbed, but they're going to come back." And the cops, of course, didn't believe them, so the cops weren't there. Well, they come back at 5:15 and to rob them. And the guy says, "Listen, I told y'all 6:15. I still don't have a lot of money here." So the 6 guys leave the store. He calls the cops back, and they come and they're hanging out inside the store. And sure enough, at 6:15, these 6 idiots come right back to the same convenience store to rob it for the 3rd time in a day because the guy told them, "Hey, we'll have the most money here at 6:15. And the cops are dressed in undercover clothes, and obviously they get taken to jail. It makes you wonder the kind of criminals we are raising in this world. Good thinking on the part of the convenience store guy. Good thinking. Hey, we don't have a lot of money right now. Make sure you just come back in about 2 or 3 hours and we'll have some more money for you. Yeah. And there was another story. A guy breaks into a gator park in Florida.
What you guys talking about?
Only in Florida will you have a gator park. So a guy breaks into a gator park in Florida and jumps into the crocodile enclosure. So he's trespassing. He's about to get arrested. He jumps into the crocodile enclosure. Guess what kind of shoes he's wearing? Crocs.
That's what I'm talking about. A bunch of Crocs.
He gets arrested. He goes to the hospital because he gets bit by a crocodile, but he was wearing Crocs in Florida.
Hilarious, man.
So North Carolina,
That's what I'm talking about.
There's some people out there that are just...
How much longer we got, Joel? Yeah, I think it is. It looks like it's just a thumbnail, bro.
What do you mean, yeah?
It is frozen.
Okay, well, there ain't nothing we can do about it, so we're doing
Well,
what we can.
It looks like, yeah.
We got 3 minutes.
All right.
That's just you staring.
Yep.
What's going on with that?
Well, it said we got to be lined in, and it's not. If it don't work, then we'll just cut it off.
What do you mean we got to be lined in?
We got to be hardwired into the thing. Apparently,
Yeah,
there's like
frozen.
19 things hardwired into this internet, and we can't hardwire in. I don't know. So.
They might still be able to hear us, though.
Yeah.
You mean we can stick an Ethernet cable up it?
Yeah, they
What?
can.
Can't stick an Ethernet?
Yeah,
Right.
well, it's still, the mic is still working.
When we get to Greenville, we're going to have a lot better.
Yeah.
So, guys, you can
Hey, it's
hear
like
us.
it's like a radio show on the computer.
So you can hear us, but you can't see us. The live stream right now is a little frozen. We're going to work on it. Like I said, great equipment we got, but the equipment needs a good sound internet stream, which we are trying to figure out. We might have to actually hardwire into it with a hard line. But stay tuned and listen out for us because we're going to go live here in the next 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, cause see,
Yeah, that's because the audio's going.
the audio's still going, you can still hear me, but you just can't.
That guy said Paul's staring in our
Nah, ha, 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 ha.
Well, we can just cut it and just not do it today. Are you cool with that,
Why
Corey?
don't you just restart it?
It'll be a whole another live stream, and it's just. It'll probably
You said, what are we
it'll
doing?
probably do the same thing.
You said what? No video?
What happens if you try to play like an intro or something? Well, we got 1 minute.
And Sliver. Sauce.
Eyes in the sky. sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true.
And welcome back, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen. So happy to have you back on the air. We're in the studio right now trying to figure out what's going on with our new fangled fancy smancy equipment, but we love it. And we are here on the air looking to give you some good news. And we got some, dude. Don't you love good positive stories?
Yes.
Especially during the Christmas time.
Yes.
We got one, don't we?
Yes.
So, as most of you know, I work at Greenville Police Department, still here. Paul used to, and we serve with some really great men and women in law enforcement, telecommunicators, just the staff there, awesome people. One in particular, and this has been a story that's been around for a week or two now, is Officer Webb. This guy, did you hear it? You heard it, right? Mm-hmm. So he was featured on Fox and Friends.
Fox News
actually featured this guy. Because of his great singing voice. He's a
Dude can sing.
He can sing, dude.
Dude can sing.
He was singing Silent Night. And did I not say when we were talking about our favorite Christmas songs, it was kind of hard for me because I have so many favorites.
Yeah.
But Silent Night was the one I personally mentioned. I was like, dude, I like Silent Night.
Yeah.
This dude sung it at the annual Senior Citizens Holiday Luncheon that GPD does every year.
Yeah.
They serve senior citizens and whatnot. He got out there and straight wowed them folks. So Fox News featured him, and then he had somewhere over 41,000 plus views and likes on Facebook.
Yeah.
Amazing, dude. Officer Webb, man, proud to say I served with you.
Dude,
Thank you
there's
so much for your service, dude. And everyone else that is serving in law enforcement currently today.
Absolutely. There's very few people where they're singing midstream.
Yeah.
Like you're scrolling Facebook or whatever, and you see them. There's very few people that I can click on and stay on because it's just, man, their voice is that good.
Yeah.
And I remember scrolling, I was like, this dude is singing. And it had to be the national anthem or something, but I clicked on it and it was Silent Night. And he had like this, I think it's called vibrato, where your voice vibrates or whatever. I mean, dude was killing it. And I sat there and watched this guy sing the entire Silent Night song. I said, this dude is incredible. This is really good. Good job, Greenville Police Department.
Did you have a tear come to your eye?
No.
Don't you? so that was one of those things where Paul doesn't look me in the eye, and he says no. So I can't confirm if it's really true or not. But guys, we are still here. Some of you guys are still creeping on our live feed, and we are running the joke session today. It's Fun Friday, and we want you to tell us your favorite joke. And we don't really care if it's funny or not, because we have learned that some of these jokes, the cornier they are, for some reason they still make you laugh.
Yeah.
Robbie Strayer, he hit us up, and you know what? I'm going to tell this joke on the air.
Tell the joke.
We had to
Confuse
sit there
the
and
people.
sift through it like 3 or 4 times before we got it. And I'm sorry, that's just how my brain
Clear
works.
your mind for what Corey's about to say.
here
You're
we
going to
go.
need every part of your brain to understand the words that are coming out of his mouth right now.
Absolutely. So, my wife is constantly mad at me for my bad sense of direction. So, I packed my bags and right. And I'm like,
R-I-G-H-T, right.
R-I-G-H-T. Instead of I packed my bags and left like he left the
Yeah.
house, left as a sense of direction too, he said, I packed my bags and right.
All right, so that confused face that you have on right now, the confused face that everybody on Eastern North Carolina currently is wearing on top of their necks is the same one that me and Corey had, because it's probably one of the top 10 corniest jokes I have ever heard.
Absolutely. But hey, you know what? We got more coming up. Don't you stop participating in that. If you think you can do better and you have one that'll actually make us get it within the first 30
Yes.
seconds, please share it with us, guys. But just want to remind you guys, if you haven't heard, Pet Supplies Plus on
Yes.
Memorial Drive in Greenville. Go ahead and go by there this Saturday. Santa will be there from 2 to 6 to take pictures with your pet.
Like Santa?
Oh, yeah.
The Santa?
The Santa, bro. And not just me in a Santa cap. These Santa's gonna be there.
Dude, kids love Santa. Where? So Pet Supplies
Pet
Plus.
Supplies Plus. It's gonna be next to Fresh Market on South Memorial Drive, near Mall Drive.
Oh yeah, that's Greenville. Yes.
Absolutely. You need to go there.
Let's go sit in his lap.
For the best grooming. They
Boom.
got a dog wash in there. You know how
Yes.
you take your car to wash?
Yes.
So you take your dog to a wash here. That's what you
And
need to do. Also, we got special guest Trey Denton going to be coming. She's talking about a special event they're going to be hosting at his church, Faith Assembly here in Winterville. Stay tuned, guys. Right now, we got Marshmallow World by Francesca Battistelli.
Yes. That's good.
Fluid. It's fluid. It's Joe Money.
All right, so
It's Joe
y'all,
Money.
y'all are still here, and we are going to work on this internet stream. We have got to get plugged in.
That is extremely fluid.
There's got to be something that we can unplug.
Why don't you try to
It's the noise.
I met Trey. I have an Ethernet port.
Trey's from the.
We've got. How do we have 4 or 5 different things plugged into Ethernet?
What is this control?
That's my mic.
Your mic.
Yep.
Is that your
And
camera?
that's the camera. Yes.
Why don't you just try plugging it in and out of that link? Maybe like
We're gonna run
reset.
straight up for just a second. You got some toothpicks out
I think
there.
it's working.
Over in that corner.
Over here.
Oh yeah.
So apparently, when we lose connection, it's going to.
Maybe LGT.
This is more like a modem. Oh, this is a router.
Just text me exactly what you need. I'm gonna get it from Best Buy. Okay.
Yeah. All the Ethernet spots you're taking out.
Okay.
All right. I think we're good.
So
Apparently, when we freeze, when we lose connection here, it sends it there, lost connection, and it pauses the camera. So every time that we lose connection, we're gonna have to reset the camera off and on until we get it hard line in where we're not gonna lose connection. We'll be good. Cool.
Now these earbuds are replacing those earbuds over there.
All right. Let's see if that works. Let me know.
yeah.
All right. So we should be hopefully. Am I getting sound transmitted? Yeah. So that bottom line is moving. Cool. Can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear us? Here we are.
That's how we do. I get it.
I can.
Oh, we
I can
on?
always.
Thank God, man.
All right. So Melissa says it sounds better. No, it sounds amazing and looks better too. So that is good.
Dude, we're back on the air.
So I'm gonna tell you what. Please accept this apology. So with new equipment, you got to work with it and stuff, and we can do a little bit outside of the studio, and we tested this thing from week to week, but the only thing we could not test for is, like at my house, we have 60 megs. It's either 60 or 100 megs of internet. Okay, so it's good. And what we need isn't download speed. So there's a difference. Coming into your house right now, if you have internet, you have download speed and obviously upload speed. So every time you're typing in that funny joke to come to us, it's using upload speed, which is significantly less than the download speed. So, so at the studio here, we're in Chocowinity, North Carolina, for those who don't know. And so there is very little, like, I think I get 1 bar when I come out here, 1 bar of 1x on the phone. So the internet out here is kind of flaky at best. And we were using Wi-Fi today because with all these computers and stuff to run the radio station, they had all the Ethernet ports plugged in. So we couldn't really test for that until we got here. We've tested for it. So what's going to happen is if y'all freeze, Josh is going to reset the system and go from there. But we should be good from here on out.
Dude.
We're getting it figured out.
Yeah.
And I've heard the video, from what Melissa just texted me, the video and the audio is leaps and bounds better than what it was last week and the week before. So that is good. And we're going to get a constant stream because the better the stream, the better the clarity and stuff we're going to have. So, Robbie, we told your joke.
Yes, we did, Robbie. And I'm so happy we have a couple more jokes to tell. First of all, I'm even happier that God got involved and made it so this video is streaming good. It's really, really awesome. It's just so cool. This equipment is great. Anytime you have new equipment, I feel like there's going to be bugs to work out. We're so happy that y'all can actually see us. Happy that y'all are participating in this joke, participation and whatnot.
Yes.
We've got at least 2 more jokes to tell over the air. Got a special guest coming up.
Is he coming up this?
I'll go ahead and share one of them. Here we go. This is pretty good. Listen. Hey, guys. Merry Christmas from Stephanie Jackson. Thank you, Stephanie.
Merry Christmas, Stephanie Jackson.
Yes. Listen to this. What is a Christmas tree's favorite candy?
I see. I really do like to guess these. What is a Christmas tree's favorite candy? Has she put the answer? Don't tell me. Has she put the answer? And you know it then, obviously. Hey, Joel, Josh, what is a Christmas tree's favorite candy? If you've seen it, don't say it because I want your best. It's got to be something dealing with candy cane. It's got to be candy cane.
You think so? Well, you go with that if you think it's candy cane.
Give me a nod. Is it right?
No, it's not.
Okay, so it's not candy cane. I get 2 chances. Candy cane seems right, but hold on.
Well, it's not right.
Tree. Favorite candy. Sap. No. You're smiling. Am I close?
Because it's a good one. No, you're not close.
Bark.
No. This is the part where you say, okay, I give up.
I hate giving up.
Yes, but they need to know.
What is it?
Ornaments.
Candy.
Ornaments. Like mints.
Mints.
Like
That's
mints.
a far stretch to get.
Joe's like, that don't work. Yes, it does, Joe.
No, it don't work.
But you
It
know
don't
something?
work.
I'll tell you this. It's got to be a joke that you read, and you got to read the answer to. Because ornaments, the end, instead of MENTS, it's MINTS. Ornaments. So it's kind of you read it. And that's it's a little bit better. Okay, how about this?
Well,
What did one snowman say to the other snowman?
I don't know. After that last joke, I don't know what to say now.
I'm just thrown off now.
Do you smell carrots? Because most snowmen have a carrot for a nose.
I think y'all misunderstood what we mean by corny jokes. Y'all
That's
are just
funny, bro.
y'all are just throwing. Y'all are the ornaments. I'll give you that.
I tell you what, Stephanie and Mike. I just listen, Stephanie and Mike. I like your jokes. I think your jokes are funny. Don't you worry about what Paula.
Do you smell carrots?
Do you smell carrot? Because if you got a carrot for a nose, Paul, you might smell carrots.
That has nothing to do with
That's-
snow though, or snowmen. I mean, other than having.
How?
Do you
Snowman-
smell carrots?
That's like the traditional nose for a snowman.
Yeah.
That's a carrot.
And I don't even know if a mint is classified as candy
Why not?
because it's a mint.
Peppermint.
Okay, peppermint is, yeah. I'm thinking like the.
Hey, I'm sensing a lot of haterade up in here this moment. I'm gonna tell you
It's
something.
hard.
This is a blessed show. We won't have this. You will laugh at jokes even when they're not funny, like Robbie's.
Give us.
I'm joking, Robbie.
What is your favorite joke? Here, listen.
Good
to what-
morning, Scott Johnson. How you doing, brother?
Listen
Hey,
to that.
speak. Huh?
That's what's coming through the
Come
mic.
on, man, with your earwax. So here's the thing. Oh wow, that is very clear.
Yeah, I know,
Man,
right?
that is so cool. Guys,
Mike is that.
Yeti.
the guys,
They're really good.
if you guys could, well, I guess you can. I was about to say if you could hear it. Hey, thank you, Dave Wojtecki. You're the man, dude. Thank you. My eye is much, much better.
Look at me.
Dave Wojtecki said,
Oh,
"Don't
it
run."
is.
Yeah, man.
It's
Oh,
like
it's a whole
completely better.
dude. It's like night and day, man.
Awesome.
It's like night and day. Thanks a lot, brother.
Get that
God bless
contact
you. Scott Johnson,
Huh?
God bless you, man. Glad you're up
Yeah.
here.
Do we have earbuds?
Don't
Like,
ruin
spare?
jokes. Hey man, we need to address this, and I'm gonna say it live over the air.
What is it?
Man, so Jeremy Smith said that he went to he had his barista fix him a proper peppermint mocha yesterday, and it was pretty good.
Yo,
So you don't want to use it?
Dude, Jeremy
is
Smith,
that?
that's what I'm talking about.
These.
I told you it's all
Yeah,
about
yeah.
you got to put that proper on it. That's right. I like how you did that. See, when you put proper in front of anything, it's gonna make whoever's making it, just gonna make their effort that much more smooth. Like Joe, if I tell you I want a proper peppermint mocha, he's probably gonna make that proper pepper. What's going on right now? Y'all
nah, you
both
good.
good?
I had to turn the volume up for me. Is it too loud
Dude,
for
it
you?
sounds amazing.
Yeah.
This sound quality is really good.
Yeah.
But that's
We
pretty
got,
cool.
And
we have 45 seconds.
And we don't have to
Oh,
yell
boy.
all the way across the room, even though the camera.
He's in on this segment, right?
Yes.
He
Make
is?
sure he knows.
What is he for? Are
Faith Assembly, he's got a special event that he's announcing for this weekend, and he's just going to announce it. Okay,
Okay.
so,
Yeah, I'll let you do all that then.
Trail on this mic. You want to share that?
but you want to do it at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
yeah,
do it at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll close with a
We have
song.
headphones, we can get on, too.
Yeah, I don't have headphones.
I don't
You can
think
share
we
mine.
need any- I don't think we don't need to worry about
So
that.
I'll close, just write the song, and I'll close with that.
And we're going to bring this one
All right,
up
15.
and have him stand right here.
You going to do your convenience store robbery joke?
Yeah, the
All right.
story. Yeah.
I got it.
Just lead in. Yeah, we got it.
All right, 5, 4,
We'll have you sit right here, Trav.
3, 2, 1.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We are so happy to be in the station this morning. My goodness gracious, God is moving. We are hearing some. Well, hold on before I say this, because some people don't think they're that funny.
Listen, there's a point at which
Let me tell you
corny,
something.
if you have to decipher, like if you need a code to figure
Yeah.
out what what was the snowman one? Find the snowman one.
I got it
Somebody-
right here. So
yeah.
listen here. I got people. You ready?
These
So
are the people who follow us.
for
Let's
everybody.
preface that.
Yes, that's true. But that's exactly why we need to share their jokes. And they're fun. I like them. You know, so if you guys weren't aware, we are doing a little participation thing this morning with you guys. We just want you to get on the live feed and tell us your favorite joke. It can be Christmas related, doesn't have to. We're going to share some Christmas related jokes with you. But here goes one right here. Okay, what did one snowman say to the other snowman?
Brace yourselves, guys. Brace yourselves for what you're about to hear. Go ahead.
Do you smell carrots?
Do you smell carrots? Does that
Does
make
anybody-
any sense to anybody?
Hey, do you understand that?
I got it.
Thank you. It's because most snowmen, the traditional nose for a snowman is a carrot. You
Well, I mean,
understand
yeah,
that?
I get that, but it's like, well, do you smell snow? Well, they're made of snow. You could go anywhere. I get it. It's a joke. It was cool. Whatever.
Let me tell you something, Paul. You don't dumb the joke down any more than it already is. It's just funny, so just give it a quick little ha-ha and move on. That's all it is to
Hey,
it.
did
Okay?
you hear about the story, the robbery story?
No. Oh, you were telling me. I didn't really get
Hey,
it. Tell me about
this
it.
is cool. So, if you ever wonder how dumb Corey's a cop, so he could probably actually tell you how dumb criminals are. There is this convenience store clerk. He is in there, and these six guys come in to rob him. Okay, they go in with guns and they attempt to rob him at the convenience store. And he tells them, "Listen, man, y'all aren't thinking this through. We have more money at 6:15. It was at 3:15 when they were there. So get this." All six of them leave. They said, "All right." So they roll out. They show back up at 5:15, and he goes, "Do y'all own a watch? I told y'all 6:15, right?" So they leave again. My man, this isn't made up. And so they leave for the second time. He calls the cops, and the cops are like, I mean, seriously, you've got to be kidding me. Sure enough, 6:15, all six of these dudes show back up to rob this guy again for the third time. And the cops are obviously in the store undercover, so they're in plain clothes undercover. And they all go to jail. Now, at what point
How
do you
fall
stop
for
taking the
that?
advice of your victim
I don't
that you're
understand.
about to rob?
Do you know where this happened?
Florida, I believe.
Florida?
I believe it was a Florida store because the other story that
Must
we have
be
came out of
something in
Florida
the water
too.
down there for criminals, man.
tell you
I don't
what.
understand why you would do that.
And all six of them had to come to an agreement that this was a good decision.
That's funny though. That's funny. I can't. So that happened 3 times.
That 3 times.
Wow.
The third time they
well,
they got
hey,
caught.
that I just like I can rest soundly know that that's the type of people we're going after. You know, no, they're not all like that. I'm going to preface that right now. They're not all like that. But hey, it is what it is.
Yes.
Some decisions good, some decisions bad. How about this next Christmas joke? What is a Christmas tree's favorite candy? Joe liked this one. He did. Ornaments, but mints with an I.
You get it? Man.
Laugh, Joel. You know it's funny. Okay, cool, Joel.
Faith
Joel thinks
Assembly,
funny.
man.
We got Faith Assembly in the house. Trey Denton is in the house, in the station this morning. We're so happy to have him. Special guest. Trey, tell us what kind of events you got going on at Faith Assembly this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for having me, first off. We're having an event called Christmas at Faith, and it's a multi-element creative arts production with musical presentations. We'll have skits, videos, other creative elements. It's a really exciting event that we have for our community, and that's one of the things we really wanted to get out there, that this is for our community. You see a lot of Christmas programs that are geared for one thing or another, but we're really trying to reach out into our community.
We're having so much fun.
Be a blessing to our community.
Dude, that's amazing, man. That is so cool, man. We love it when we hear about churches doing stuff like that, getting community involved. And what'd you say? What you got going on right there?
We also have elements and performances from Pitt Community College as well as South Central High School. So part of we didn't want only people from our community to attend. We also wanted people from our community to be a part of the event.
That is so cool.
We're really excited. We had dress rehearsal last night. We had the drum line out there, and it was phenomenal. People are not going to want to miss this.
Dude, dress rehearsal. This sounds like a in-depth, planned out event. Well, man, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. We were so happy to have you, man. Thanks for everything you're doing, dude.
Absolutely. I appreciate you having me. One last thing, if you don't mind. It is a free event to everybody, but we are asking, we're trying to bless Hope of Glory Ministries. So we're asking people to bring
I love that one. That was cool.
Amen.
We want them to bring 2 or 3 items, and you can find those items on our Facebook page.
Amen, brother.
Starts at 6:30 p.m. But we have a
6:30.
Christmas train ride for the kids at 5.
Yeah.
Hot apple cider and cookies.
Where you
So y'all
located?
need to come at 5. Where you located at?
5005 Corey Road.
Good
in
deal.
Winterville.
5005 Corey Road, 5 o'clock. I'd say come at 5 for some cider and cookies, folks. But man, Trey,
Cider!
thank you so much again for coming. Guys, we got Winter Wonderland up next by Blanca.
Boom.
Good job.
Can you get us back on track?
Joe, I was not trying to play the whole
Dude,
hey,
Hope of Glory,
get my
that is
coffee
cool.
snap. I didn't know you had already written the song
volunteered
down.
with them before. There's
Good job, brother.
a girl named Kat.
Okay.
Kat, that she's on the volunteer part. But yeah, they do the Christmas present wraps, where you walk through. So the second story of Hope of Glory, so the less fortunate, they go up there and it's just like a Walmart setup. You walk around, they have all these toys set out, and they have price tags, and they have a certain limit based on their level of poverty. That they, you got 30 tokens or whatever,
Right.
and so they're able to get 30. But everything is like crazy under mark, like a new remote control car is like 50 cents, 50, so dude, yeah, it is cool.
That's awesome.
So this is the live stream here. This is the mic right here. Let's see here. I'll let you wear so you don't get. So this is on the spur, and let's see. Let's make sure we're here. Yeah, can you hear good?
Yes.
I can turn you up. All right. So tell us what's going on again this weekend.
So Christmas at Faith, it's a multi-element creative arts production that we're putting on for our community. We're really excited about this. We've got people from Pitt Community College coming to be a part of this and perform. We've got South Central High School marching band, or the drum line from their marching band coming out. We've got a Christmas train ride starting at 5, hot apple cider and cookies starting at 5. The program starts at 6:30, and like we were just talking about, Hope of Glory Ministries, we're partnering with them to really bless them and in turn bless our community. So as it's a free event, we are asking people to bring 2 to 3 items for donation. We're going to have some representatives from Hope of Glory out that night to kind of share, about their ministry as well. And we're ecstatic about this and just trying to get the word out about it. So.
Yeah. So the supplies, the things that y'all bring, or the things that people bring, we have seen the tail end of that, the flip side of that. Because so what Hope of Glory does with them is they run a Christmas, it's basically a Christmas giveaway for less fortunate. Okay, so Hope of Glory is at Arlington and Evans. There's a gas station there. If you go up on the hill, Hope of Glory is there. The second floor of that, they turn into this huge Christmas shop. So everything that gets donated gets scanned in and everything. It's super efficient. But these people come up there, and we were able to serve last year with them. And so they come up, and you see these people with kids who clearly, they don't have much. You could tell they don't have much, and they are just so grateful. Like, this is huge for them that they can't just go down to Walmart and get whatever they want. So they go up there. and they have this bag, the shopping cart that they have, and they walk around and they decide what they want for their kids. And it's really cool because some of the parents want to still keep the Santa theme on it, so they don't let their kids go back with them. So they just walk out, and we have to wrap all the presents up before the kids get them. And it's really cool because it makes you remember your blessings, your own blessings, you know. And it is so cool. So you work at Faith Assembly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm the worship pastor there.
Ooh.
So I do a little bit of everything. You
So,
know how
yes.
ministry is.
Do you know who John Christ is?
I do.
Okay, so have you seen his video of the different stages of worship? It's like the
Yes.
hands down. Y'all know what we're talking about. The hands down worship, and then you slowly get up. There's a stage for here, and then a stage for here, and then that's really cool. Yeah, yes, the open hands worship. That's funny.
That's
So, do you all have any questions? I am not jacked up this morning, and I have barely drank any of this Monster, just so you know, that Joel brought me, and I owe him $5 for. So, yeah. Did you get you one, Joel?
Glory to God.
Look at Joel. He is trying to make up time right now, and he is so fixated on
Close this.
that computer.
He is, man.
So when you're listening to us on the radio, you hear the Beyond Limits, our original music, underlying us. When that cuts off, we're supposed to stop talking. That's our cue. Hey guys, stop talking. Except it cut off this time, and it was more like, yeah, we'll do whatever we want. We don't care about Joel's feelings at all. Joel's having every time his heart beats one time faster every second we go over. And I mean, that time this dude was having a straight panic attack over here. Anyway, sorry. Back to Faith Assembly. So you're the worship pastor there.
Yes, sir.
Why did you get into worship? Why ministry?
Well, I grew up in a home
Yep.
of ministry. My dad was a pastor, and I just at an early age, my dad made me take piano lessons, which at the time I didn't like.
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
developed a love for music, and the rest is really history. Went to school for worship, and to be able to use my talent to glorify God, but also to take other people, help lead them into the
Yes.
throne room of God.
Yes.
It excites me. So.
There is so much that goes on at our church. Our worship pastor is Tony, and I see what he puts in, the work he puts in, Monday through Friday to get Sunday for just a 45-minute segment, a 30-minute segment of actual, the worship part, 30 minutes maybe, but it's a whole week, He's got the choir coming in. I'm sure you got the same choir coming in. Then you got the praise band coming in. You got musicians. So it's like a rotating door. There's so much that goes into a Sunday service that people who just show up on Sunday may not think about, but you have to be completely devoted to what you're doing to do that, or it's going to show on Sunday,
Right?
And they'll be like, man, this guy must have taken a few days off this week, but it's never like that because y'all are always putting in time. It's crazy.
Well, I don't think that's true of any ministry position.
Yes.
People might not realize everything that goes into it, but that's the whole heart of it.
Yeah.
Is we're doing it for people, and it doesn't matter what goes into it. It's the effect it has on people.
That's so cool.
That's the exciting part. And I was going to tell you this too. I know we didn't mention it when we were on air, but for everybody there on Facebook Live, if they want more information for the Christmas at Faith, we do have a Facebook event page.
Okay.
And the list of everything for Hope of Glory Ministries that they requested is on our Facebook page, and it's just they can actually find it if they go to faith-assembly.org. There's a link there.
That's the website?
That's our website,
Okay.
but there's a link on there that will take them to the Facebook page.
All right, cool. So if you're on Facebook now, when we finish or whatever, you can click over for just a second.
Do it after the show.
Or after, after the show. In the search bar, type in this event. What's the title of it? Or
on the it's Christmas at Faith, I believe. The title of the event is Christmas at Faith.
Christmas at Faith. So in the search bar, if you search that under events, it'll pop right up, and you'll see who's attending, interested in that, all that. I'm sure y'all know about that. So get up there, check that out. Sounds good. The train ride, a train ride, dude. Corey Road is like, I don't know, 4 minutes from my house. A train ride.
And I'll put this out there. It's they told us, the people we're getting the train from, they told us adults can ride it. So, you know, we're marketing it to the kids. But,
I'm done.
You know.
Let's leave. We're going to Faith Assembly right now, and I'm waiting for the train. I want to be first. So this is Josh.
Josh,
I feel the need to introduce Josh every time he makes a weird sound, like the choo-choo train he just made.
I love it, though.
Yeah, he's our IT.
He's your sound effects guy.
Yes. And so when the screen freezes like it did earlier, let me introduce you to Josh. No, that's we're getting the internet connection. Remember Josh Thomas? Josh just got his haircut that way.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Show the people your new haircut.
Yeah.
No, I mean, well, let's see. They can't really see it. Get up close. Show them your new haircut.
All right. I gotta get closer. Get in front of you.
This is Josh's new haircut.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Look at that. Look how fresh that is.
Look good.
Well, I already told you it looked good.
Well, no. You good. I mean, could you,
Oh yeah, that looks good. Yeah. You're walking up there now.
So I got a corny joke for you.
Here comes a corny joke.
What do you call an obnoxious reindeer?
Would I guess it, or is it so far out there?
No, you might could guess it.
An obnoxious reindeer. What do you call an obnoxious reindeer? Joel?
Hit me.
Oh, I don't know the answer. Well, I'm trying to figure it out. It gives me personal gratification if I can figure out somebody's corny joke before they tell it to me, like I solved a mystery. What do you call a corny reindeer?
Obnoxious reindeer.
An obnoxious reindeer. I'm not gonna get, what is it?
Rudolph.
No, I wouldn't have got Rudolph. Rude off.
That's actually a good one.
It's better than Robbie Strayer's, right? I'm sorry, Robbie. Yeah, and you kind of got to put something else up there.
Yo, Paul.
Yo.
Did this one. It came from Scott. He said, what do you call a kid that doesn't believe in Santa?
A rebel without a cause. I'd never guessed that, but that's funny. Put that one up on the screen. So Josh is getting Josh is getting all the equipment figured out, and so he's able to put like your comments on the screen and stuff, zoom in and do all sorts of stuff. And we're getting there. It's gonna work. It's gonna be solid in a few weeks, and this is just the test phase, the first day of it. So thanks for bearing with us. But yeah, throw some more corny jokes up there. We have got to see some corny jokes. Monsters are bad for you, says my wife.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
You and Josh, think about that for a second. You and Josh are in agreement on this.
Yes. Very much so.
And just so y'all know, we are, if we call Josh Thomas, Thomas is Josh's middle name, and that means, Josh, stop it. We are verbally telling him we are smacking his hand, okay? And there's some times where, hey, Thomas, so, yeah. So, I can't remember if we went over this.
My serious alter ego or something.
Check this out. And I think the camera was out earlier. Yeah, this mic is actually picking up the backside a lot, too. For whatever reason. Mm-hmm. No, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's just the echo. We need more pad, I guess. Anyways, so this dude breaks into. This is another good one. This dude breaks into a Florida gator park. Apparently, there's a thing in Florida called a gator park. So y'all need to, reconsider whatever it is y'all find is awesome in Florida. Anyways, the Florida Gator Park, and he breaks into it because it's after hours. He's trespassing. He jumps the crocodile enclosure. It's a bunch of wise decisions, and he ends up getting bit by a crocodile. You're in a crocodile enclosure. What else could happen? And he gets bit. Now he gets out, and they catch him running down the street. Okay, because I don't know if he set off alarms or what. Guess what kind of shoes he's wearing? This isn't even a joke. This is real.
Please don't tell me it was Crocs.
He was wearing Crocs. My man was wearing Crocs when he broke into a
That's
crocodile or a gator park and jumps over and gets bit by a stinking crocodile.
You would think he would pick a less dangerous animal. Like if you're going to go into an enclosure.
Yeah, like a flamingo.
Yeah.
Jump into a flamingo enclosure.
Furry bunnies. I don't know. Furry
Yes,
rabbits.
where they come up and they give you kisses or whatever.
A sloth. At least he can run away from a sloth with Crocs on.
Oh, today is Robbie's birthday. We would like, okay. Now, I know everybody who watches knows who Robbie is, but I got to tell worship minister, what's your first name? Trey. I got to tell Trey who Robbie is. Robbie is my neighbor who burnt down my backyard. It's his birthday today. That's a true story.
Really?
We're going to talk about it every second. Yeah, he lit a fire that subsequently engulfed my backyard, 97% of my backyard.
Wow.
Currently we're in disagreement over the percentage of blackness, which is on covers my lawn right now. But he told me he was going to send me a bill for fertilizing my yard. You know, you burn it.
45 seconds.
Oh, okay,
45
cool.
seconds,
45
okay.
seconds.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Bro,
Yeah, cool.
Stick around if you want. I don't know what you're doing, man. Stick around. Yeah, man. Stay.
Absolutely, I'd love to.
We're glad to hear you, man. Glad to have you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Is it cool if I hang out here?
I feel like
Dude,
we should.
stand right there.
I feel like
You
we
the
should
man.
apologize to Joel for one more time. His heart. I can still see your heart beating out of your chest. I'm so sorry. I'm going over. I feel like we ruin your life every time we do that.
So, how much longer we got?
I'm here for
How much longer?
20 seconds.
20 seconds? Lord help me. Okay. We got random facts. What are we talking about? Busch Gardens and just giving us some shit. Oh, no. Hold on. I got another one.
We'll do it again in the
Your
next
computer's so fast.
All right,
Yeah.
ready, guys?
Yep.
Appreciate it.
You got it?
4,
Yep.
3, 2, wait. All right, got it.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
This is Corey.
And Paul.
And we are now going into our first segment of our second and last hour. Dude, why don't we have a 3-hour show?
I don't know.
Why don't we have a 4-hour show?
Johnny, can we get a 4-hour show?
Yes, again, we get that and a side of fries, man, or something like that. We are having an absolutely great time. I tell you what, you guys are still coming through with your funny jokes, and y'all are actually making them Christmas related, and we didn't even specify.
Yes.
I'm glad they're doing that though.
Yeah.
It makes it a whole lot more enjoyable because I love Christmas, dude. I gotta say this one, Scott Johnson, my boy.
This was good.
This is my supervisor
This is the
at
best so
Greenville,
far.
man. So he shouted this out to us on our live feed. This is his joke. What do you call a kid that doesn't believe in Santa?
What do you call a kid that doesn't believe in Santa?
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. You give me one answer.
I know the answer.
What is?
And I don't want to lie to you,
Okay,
so yes,
okay,
I know the
don't
answer.
say it. Okay, you ready? A rebel without a clause. Dude, you gotta laugh, man. So those jokes, you got like fourths of laughter, but it's still funny. But it's just still, it kind of falls on deaf ears. Like, okay, yeah, that really wasn't all that great. But
That was one of the better ones
that was
we've
one. That's
seen.
probably the best one.
Yes.
I got to Scott. Good job, man.
Yeah.
You the man, dude. So yeah, we are in here this morning. Paul, how was your week, man? It's
no.
over. It's Friday, man. We've made it.
I'm gonna tell you, man. We didn't talk about Sunday on our Monday show, but I'm gonna tell you, I had to preach Sunday at the church,
Right.
And normally we'll get there about an hour early, and like Trey just said, the worship pastor's there, and they're getting straight and doing stuff. But I'm gonna tell you, nothing worked. The internet was down,
Right.
and that's how we print on the network. So I couldn't get my notes. My iPad, where I read my notes, was dead. My computer was dead. The soundboard, for whatever reason, was malfunctioning. Nothing worked.
So
Like
the
nothing
devil
worked.
was working on you hard.
I locked my keys. I've never done this. I locked my keys in my office of the church, so I couldn't even get into my own office at the church. I mean, this happened, and we got like 7 minutes until church. I mean, it was crazy. So I snatched up one of my good friends, Jared Mosley, who was running the soundboard that day. I said, dude, we have got to pray like now.
Yeah.
We've got to pray over this. I'm going to tell you, the internet came back on. We were able to airdrop all the presentation. It worked perfectly. But I was having a Joel moment there. Joel's the guy who runs all the sound here. For those listening, he keeps us in line. And when we get out of line, Joel's heart starts beating out of his chest sometimes. I was having a Joel moment that day.
Yeah, man. It's a funny thing, and I think it's cool that we share them. But earlier, I was trying to figure out which song was coming up next
Yes.
in the lineup, and I snapped my fingers at Joe, and Joe kind of was like, Hey man, I'm working. It was so funny.
I'm doing business.
He had already written the song down. So funny. Man, yeah, I told you I went to Busch Gardens. I got that confirmation. Over 8 million lights at that place.
Yeah.
Amazing, dude. Dude, I gotta make it. I think we want to try to go to King's Dominion. Apparently, they have some get up now for Christmas.
Well, they had to, I suppose, because Busch Gardens was blowing it out of the water.
Yeah, man.
I love it, man.
Speaking of Christmas, are you up to snuff? Are you up to like all your Christmas gifts? Have you gotten them all?
Not a question for me. Melissa does all of our Christmas shopping. Thank the Lord up in heaven that I have a wife that does all of our Christmas shopping.
Dude, I have to say, I'm behind, man. I got to get on it. Dude, time is just not on our side these days. But God always makes a way. Dude, it's not like 2.5 weeks. Don't make this, well, it's more like a week and a half.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Get your Christmas present. And remember that random fact that we read like 3 weeks ago where guys shop the day, like the Saturday before Christmas is the busiest shopping day for guys?
Uh-huh.
Well, this is why. This is the reason why right here.
Oh, yeah. It's not that we put it off. We just get busy. Ain't that right, Paul?
Yes, and we put it off. We get so busy, we put it off.
Speaking of, guys out there, if you're looking for some last-minute Christmas gift ideas, look no further than a gift certificate from Bella Enchanted in Washington. Bella Enchanted in Washington. She'll love one of the many salon or spa services like a new cut, color, therapeutic massage, and so much more. That's a great, great idea.
Bella.
Absolutely.
Bella Enchanted sounds like a mystery.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Bella, it does, doesn't it?
It does. Say it.
Sounds
Bella
Enchanted.
Wow.
Bella Enchanted. I'm telling you. Man. So, yeah, that's
I feel
a good
mysterious.
idea. Yep, I feel mysterious, too. I'll tell you what I feel like hearing. He has come by all things new.
All
Here you
things
go,
new.
guys. Listen up.
Perfect. Bella Enchanted.
Enchanted.
Bella Enchanted. Bella Enchanted.
Where was our background music?
So, clean a foggy mirror
That wasn't
with
even
shaving
paying
cream.
attention. That was good.
Clean a foggy mirror
I'm sorry. I'm gonna
with
have
shaving
to do
cream.
that because you're so and I'm like, I gotta get his attention.
Do y'all see me when I raise 1 minute?
Yes.
We're not paying. I missed you.
You're-
I
you're-
wasn't paying
You
attention.
look at me,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you're
Trey's
always
gonna hang
focused.
out.
Corey's in the zone.
Yeah.
When Corey's on the radio,
Let's do
Corey's in the
Trey's gonna
zone.
hang out one more
It
time.
worked out so good, man.
Let's do them in the next segment.
Cool. So the
Yeah.
next segment. Okay.
Yeah.
Second.
Say, hey, we talked Trey to stay around a little longer to talk about this event.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Hey, how's the
Anything
live
to
stream,
talk about
Josh?
These other college, the college.
How's the live stream?
Community and
Time, the train ride, cider,
And
all
there's
that.
another
good
joke.
stuff.
He sent another joke.
Who sent another joke?
Scott.
Scott.
Scott Johnson sent another joke.
No, you didn't take long. Yeah,
Everybody, put everything on hold. Scott Johnson sent another joke.
Nah, you
Brace
don't
yourselves for
worry,
something.
Man, you can't, like, talk,
What
but
is it?
That
Ready?
actually works out
Ready?
good because
Yes.
he fades the
What do
music
you
right in
call
as soon as we get
an
to
elf
talking.
that
So they
doesn't
don't even.
sing?
They're not the wiser. They
What do
don't
you
even
call
know.
an
They're like,
What do you call
okay,
an elf
whatever,
that
that's
doesn't
pretty cool.
sing?
What do you call an elf that don't sing?
I don't know.
See, but you want to. That's why I don't even. Yes, go. What is it?
A rapper. Like a candy rapper.
Oh, this dude, man.
That's
Like
another
a
good
regular
one. Scott, that's 2 in a row, man, that are on point. I don't know if you're Googling these or how you would know such a thing, but I mean, those are good. Those are good. Robbie, get in touch with Scott and figure out what you got going on in your joke section, man. Right.
Yeah.
When you're right. I don't leave. I don't go left. I go right. It's weird. So, yeah, clean your foggy mirrors with shaving cream. That sounds random, right?
Clean your foggy. What's going
With
on
shaving
here?
cream.
What are we talking about?
I've always done it with soap, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you get a foggy mirror, you clean it with shaving cream, and it's like it'll keep it from fogging in the bathroom, obviously. Yeah. So if you're shaving and you're like, oh, I can't see myself, don't wipe it. Throw some shaving cream up there. You've clearly got it with you, and it'll keep it from fogging. Another tip, guys, if you are a male, and I know it don't look like I shave, but I do. If you are a male, shave in the shower. A lot of dudes get out and they waste time because like they wash up and then they get out and then they got to put shaving cream and the hot towel and everything. Put a mirror in the shower, shave in the shower. You got hot water, it'll save you like 15 minutes to your day. You're welcome. You can sleep 15 minutes longer. How cool is that, right? I figured that out when I was police department. And for the ladies out there or men who are making smoothies, a blender. Don't take your blender apart to clean it. I don't know why I hadn't thought of this before.
Why?
You take dish soap,
Uh-huh.
you mix it in there with water,
And you
then
blend it.
You turn it on.
Yeah. Well,
It's
that
probably
depends.
getting
I
it
feel
far
like that kinda
better.
Depends on what you're. Like I had a blender in like the pitcher. The
Yes.
actual pitcher portion was glass.
Yeah.
So stuff will get caked to that more. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take it apart and I'll put it in the
Yeah.
dishwasher. That's just how I would do it. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying.
You're not saying I'm wrong.
But I'm challenging.
But he's
you.
saying I'm wrong. So, Do it my way. You'll be perfectly fine. Oh, man. Drug dealer calls 911 to report stolen drugs. If you don't feel better about yourself after watching this show and listening
Listen
to,
here.
6 guys who try to rob a convenience store and
Well,
drug dealer calls the cops because somebody robbed his drugs. It was a bag of cocaine. The store he gets robbed of his bag of cocaine. They steal it out. It weren't robbed. They steal it out of his car. He comes back to his car and finds out that his cocaine is gone, and he calls the police. Subsequently, gets arrested for drug paraphernalia, but you can't do that.
I'm sorry. This wasn't the convenience store robber. I'm sorry. I'm all out of camera view and all that jazz. Listen here. Johnny Jones is watching. Okay, so what does Scott have to say? What do you call an elf that does... Okay, a rapper. He said that, or he was cheating, though. You had to have been cheating, Josh. You were, weren't you?
What?
You said a rapper to that. Did you already read his comment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What else? Who says something? Why are stadium seats cold? Because fans always sit on them. That's kind of funny. No? Okay, it's not funny. I think it's funny.
Look on the screen.
Who said something?
Jeremy.
What's a sheep's favorite Christmas song? Fleece Navidad.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. We're using that one.
Jeremy,
We're using that one.
You're going on the radio.
That's funny. I like that. And you know something? I can. Jeremy, since I'm going to use your joke, I can actually give you some props because you went out there and you got a proper peppermint mocha. He said it was tasted good.
Did that happen in the comment section?
No, he said it earlier, yeah.
Oh.
He said that earlier in the comments. He commented. I told you there was some hope in that peppermint mocha, bro. It's amazing. You can be a man and enjoy a peppermint mocha.
Yeah.
Just saying. Now, when you start to make it skinny and all that stuff, whipped cream and on the top,
Yeah.
we crossing that line.
Did you get whipped cream on your peppermint mocha?
Bro, it's good.
Jeremy?
They take little chocolate shavings and put it up in there.
What, in the whipped cream?
Yeah, that's what I didn't mention, man.
What?
At Busch Gardens, the hot cocoa there, man.
That's off the hook.
Oh, dude, I don't know what it is.
It's so loud in this mic.
Is it-
It's a lot louder than the phone.
Yeah, so I have to learn. We've had this microphone for one show so far,
Not even.
and I've been told, the first show, this show ain't even over, and the sound quality is so much better but sensitive. So if I holler, you guys are gonna hear it. I'm sorry for that in advance. I'm a loud person, just a loud dude.
I told Corey, I said, listen, man, when we got this microphone sitting in front of us, because especially when
And then what? Especially when
Coach Wotecki
Coach Wotecki, son.
gets on here, this dude flips out and starts yelling his name for whatever reason.
Bro.
And I said, Corey, when we got this microphone, you don't have to yell.
That's
You can
because
talk.
I love my man, Coach Wotecki.
can
That's
talk
my boy. Hey, Diane, how you doing?
What's up?
Let me catch up on these comments, man. I cannot lose
He got
Jeremy's comment. Let me go ahead and copy and paste that, man.
whipped cream and red flakes.
That is so funny, man. Feliz Navidad. All right. Let's see here. Who else is there? So, of course, whipped cream and red flakes? I don't know what. I guess that's a different thing. They even questioned the person that made my first one, so they trained them right.
See?
So that man so Jeremy, what I'm hearing is you went up in there and put some poor barista on blast.
Guy could have been having a bad
He
day,
could have been
Jeremy.
having a bad day or
And-
something.
and
you
now
just
he's getting
said, "Look,
fired."
I don't know who you had making the baristas on this date at this time and this hour. He probably did.
But it tasted like toothpaste.
Tasted like toothpaste, and I don't, dude. They probably went in there and said, "Look, man,
Who was working at 2:37 p.m.
you gotta
on
do.
the
You suck
7th.
at making peppermint mochas. You gotta do better." God, Jeremy, I don't
It's your
understand.
Christmas season and you're getting people fired. How's he going to pay for
Oh,
presents,
my
Jeremy?
goodness.
Because he made your peppermint mocha taste like toothpaste.
Greg Cox, man, I went to high school with that dude. I ain't seen him in years. How you doing, brother? Who else is up here? Oh man,
Medoc Marathon.
Medoc
yes,
Marathon. What
this
about
is-
it?
This is my
yeah.
Medoc
Is somebody saying
Marathon shirt. So when you run a half marathon or a full marathon, you get a shirt like this. for running. It's a participation trophy, basically. Although you do get a medal also. But this is the one for the MEDOC that I actually feel that we actually earned. Because this marathon, this was horrible.
So let me tell you something about that marathon. I haven't run a marathon. It's been 2 years since I've run. We did a half. We always do the Virginia Beach one, man.
Yeah,
I plan
Shamrock.
on doing that. It's the half marathon.
That's where I got these shoes for.
Yeah, man.
Shamrock.
Yeah, so we love doing that one just because the area, Virginia Beach is cool.
Yeah.
And it's half the distance. So,
Yeah.
But that thing, I almost died, man. I almost died. And, like, my calves, man, I think my calves still hurt from where they cramped up so bad, man. Dude, it was like something out of a war movie. Like, so I'm sitting there and I'm running. Well, excuse me, that's a loose term. I'm trotting. I'm like, dude, we're like 23 miles in at this point. We got but 3 to go.
Oh, you tell them about the beginner that it's a loop course.
It's a loop course, so it was 3 loops.
Yes.
It was 3 loops,
Yeah.
man. It was fun, man. But after that second loop, man, you were like, dude, this hurts,
and
man.
you got to go back in.
You got to go back in. And let me tell you something. It's not like there's a bunch of, like, aides and stuff walking around combing the area for loose, like, straggler runners.
Nah.
There's nobody around.
You're in the middle of the woods.
Bro.
On a mountain.
It was like a movie or something where we were, like, fighting for survival. You ever seen the movie The Edge with Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin? They get plane crashed and they're stuck in the mountains of Alaska? It was sort of like that, just really less cold and no big grizzly bears.
Well, that we saw.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, you think I'm being over dramatic, but dude, let me tell you something. We were sitting there and like Paul would stop, and I'm like, "Come on, man, you got this." And then I would stop. Paul would stop. I would stop. And then one time, my calf cramped up so bad, like it was almost like I didn't have a calf muscle. Like it was almost like my calf muscle, like just like popped up into like some other portion of my body and disappeared. I was mid-stride and I was like, it was like I'd been shot. I was like, ah, like that, and I fell. And Paul, it's almost like I almost like wanted Paul to catch me, but he didn't. He just kind of watched me. He's like, "What's wrong with you, man?" And then I fell down. I had to sit down and not move. And Paul, we had these little goo packs. So goo packs are these little packs of goo,
Straight carbs.
straight carbohydrates, sugars, potassium, and you take it throughout the run. So I'm like, Paul, bro, let me get a goo. Let me get a block. A block is like a gel block. It's kind of like candy, but same stuff pretty much, just but like in a firmer gel form. And man, dude, I was like, bro, let me get something, man. I was sitting there, it was almost like comparable to like mending a wound on a battle. I'm like, bro, give me one. I think I can make it. And we probably walked half of that last 3 miles and had to jog.
So in a trail marathon, they give so normal marathon they have out water and Gatorade and goo packs, and goo pack is nothing but carb gels. So it's like jelly. It's horrible tasting, but anyways. But on trail marathons they give out M&Ms. You remember that? Pretzels, Cheez-Its, chips.
Yes, man.
Everything you think bad that you probably shouldn't eat because it's not healthy, they give out just for the carbs.
Yeah, man. So those little pretzel thins, man, those never tasted so good.
They were so
They were
salty.
so good. They were so salty and
Yeah.
crunchy, man.
Yeah.
I put one of them things in my mouth and bit, and I was like, oh, that's loud because it was just so crunchy, man.
Yeah.
It was good.
So it was a loop, right? So it was 3 loops,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to do an out and back real fast to even it out. So on that third loop, you had to do 8 miles. It was an 8-mile loop. So I remember going in for that third loop, and we're going, and it's a trail. It's not a road, it's a trail. And there was a portion. You remember where the stairs? There was a part of it it was so steep that you had to run up stairs.
Right.
2 flights of stairs. And I said, Corey, man, you might have to go on. You might have to go on without me. We're talking while we run. We run with a gazelle named Tyndall. That cat can.
Yeah, man.
He's got like -4 body fat.
Yeah, man. So Lieutenant Tendo, if you're watching, if you're listening, man, shouts out to you. So yeah, that's so funny, man. That dude, I tried to lead Paul. I did.
He did.
I did, man. I said, I'm going to keep up with Tyndall.
Yes.
I'm going to finish the race with Tyndall because that dude can run. I would have felt so good if I'd have finished that race with Tyndall. Well, I kept on, and I was doing good, man. I got to about 20 miles, and that's when the first cramp, me and him we were going, and next thing you know, my calf cramped up. I said, oh, and I stopped running all of a sudden. And he looked back at me, and this dude says, what'd you do? So I didn't do nothing. I was like, my calf, man, it won't work. You're going to have to go ahead. And he was like, all right. He kept on going.
And then here comes Paul.
Yeah, and I sat down, and I'm sitting there waiting for Paul at the next aid station. I walked to the next aid station, and I'm sitting there feeling bad. I'm like, man, I left Paul. I feel like I'm learning a lesson right now. And
God smote him.
yeah,
That's what
man, he
happened.
did, man. And
Smote
I'm
that
like,
calf
Paul
muscle.
gets back to the station, and Paul's like, oh, what are you doing here? I'm like, can we be friends again?
No, remember that time you left me 10 minutes ago? I'm too good for Paul.
That's exactly what it was, dude.
Chugga.
He did. I think I tried to make some excuse or something. I was like, I just figured I'd wait on you.
Meanwhile, he's
like
got this bowling ball bulging out of his
Yeah,
calf
and
muscle.
I'm just like, and then I'm like, man, I couldn't keep up with Tyndall, man.
What's going on with your leg, Corey? That's
So-
new. You got 3 kneecaps.
We've only got like 5 miles left, man. Let's finish them together strong. Come
Yeah.
on, let's be friends again. Oh, dude, that is so funny.
Oh, man.
Oh man, so who else? Hey man, Caleb's watching, dude. Yeah, man. I messaged him and he's watching right now. I told him I was gonna shout him on the air because we're gonna let you get on this next segment too.
26.2.
26. Yeah, I see. He's put that. You talk about running. Remind me of a sticker. That 26 point. What did John Chris say? Okay, 26.2. Oreos I can eat in one sitting. But thank you, Jeremy Smith. That's what.
See,
So-
for a brief second, I
Yeah.
thought he was a runner. A very brief second. But
That's funny, man.
his hesitation to like peppermint mochas kind of steered me clear of his.
But Paul, do you drink peppermint mochas?
I
bro?
do. I
All
drank,
right now.
Actually, I drank one that I do
Oh.
drink them. I drank one from Harris Teeter. So the baristas inside of a business
Hey.
are not. They're a part of Starbucks as much as the Speedway is a part of Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, you got, they're allowed to sell the stuff there. So they might be trained on it, but they're not the best in the world. They're good, not the best. So he made a peppermint mocha, and that thing was strong, son.
All day.
It was, I think he just put straight syrup in there.
That's funny, man. I'm trying to see. Okay, no, that's what I want. Amusing. So I've got 2 jokes from our 2 participants from our live feed, and then there
Yes.
was one I told you up here. There we go. Why does
That's right.
Why does Santa have 3 gardens? Anybody?
Why does Santa have 3 gardens? So he can.
Ho ho ho! Dude, that's actually the funny one. That's the one. Joe Money, bro. You know you want to laugh. This dude's like, bro, that is not funny. It's not funny. Yes, it is, Joe. It's funny, man.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Oh, he's okay.
He did those
Yes.
sacrificial. Yeah. it's
Oh,
a good
man,
one, I
that's so
guess,
good, bro.
whatever, yeah.
Oh man. Oh Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Let's see.
Oh, yes.
Lord.
It's Friday, going to the weekend.
Yes.
Only one more
indeed,
weekend
man.
until Christmas.
Who else is up here listening, man?
Hey, and the live. Hold on.
Okay, cool. That's what I figured.
Yeah, because it's doing it as separate platforms. So
Yeah.
there might be some on one and another, but just have to trust me on that. Yes.
Brian White, how are you doing, buddy? I got something to say to this dude when I see him. So this dude didn't want to talk to me yesterday. We had training yesterday together.
Before we forget, it's Robbie's Strayer's birthday, the guy who burned down
Today?
Today is, so we're gonna sing happy birthday. All right, so
Well,
Brian White.
so we ain't gonna tell him that on the air, right? can say
No,
happy
we
birthday.
can do it here unless you.
Both. I like
Okay.
both.
We got 1 minute, guys.
1 minute. Okay, cool. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Brian White, man, that dude didn't want to talk to me. He ignored me the whole day. No, I'm joking. I can't lie on. This is Christian radio. Yeah, man. We had training yesterday, and he was there, and we talked, and whatever. Brian's always talking junk, but I like Brian, man. Brian's a good dude. Brian, how you doing, man? Say hey to me or something.
What's Joe say? I see.
Joe
So
Gillen.
I normally have my computer. I feel out of touch over here because Josh has my computer running all this stuff.
Dude, that's a good one. Tell. That's pretty good.
Benefits of eating.
Great.
Hey, Joe, yours is gonna make it. You've made the cut with your comment.
That's funny.
It's
so
going
we
on
got
the air.
4. You guys are killing it.
It's going on the
20
air.
seconds.
We've been
Hey.
advertising for Hardee's
Does somebody have?
Just hold
That's
two
not.
out.
I don't think that's in the.
Are you still eating it,
We
Brian?
need to.
Are you still eating it?
I will when I leave. I ain't had a chance. Yes, please. Yes, save it.
Oh, man.
Yep. 10.
10.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Paul, these jokes are just flooding the station right now.
Yeah,
What's going on,
I'm.
bro?
Well, I'm starting to question the type of followers we gather. These jokes are corny, man.
Yeah, man. But they're funny.
Yeah.
But they're 95% of them are relevant to the Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we told them, like, you don't have to do Christmas, but they're doing Christmas, man. And I feel like I should just jump right into it. This one's right there on the line. It's biblical, so I'm gonna go with it. And I didn't even tell you this. You ready?
Brace yourselves,
This
guys.
is a surprise for you too, Paul.
Yeah, go.
Here we go. How did Moses fix coffee?
How did Moses fix coffee?
Well, he Hebrews it.
He brews it.
He brews it. Look
Now
at him.
I'm
He's
looking.
laughing.
I'm looking into the camera.
That courtesy of Michael Moore. Thank you, Michael, for putting that on our
Moses
comments.
fix
That was
coffee?
so
He brews
funny,
it.
dude. Okay. Oh man. Oh, Jeremy Smith. You know something? First of all, shouts out to Jeremy Smith. Jeremy Smith we had a little debate about peppermint mochas back in the day, and he actually went and gave one another try. Yes, for those listening, I drink peppermint mochas, and I'm unapologetic about that. I'm going to let you know that right now. But Jeremy Smith went back and he told them to make him a proper
Peppermint mocha.
proper peppermint mocha, and he said he enjoyed it. But Jeremy Smith, this is for you. This is your joke, and it's a good one.
No,
Okay,
it's
you
not.
ready, Paul?
Yes.
What's a sheep's favorite Christmas song?
Go.
Fleece Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Fleece Navidad. Dude, that's funny.
Yeah.
That is fun. Joe Money, you need to laugh at that. Joe just shakes his head with a big smile on his face. That's so funny, dude. Oh man, I think we got two more, but I'm gonna save one and I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna see if you guys can figure out the answer for our third hour. I'm gonna go with this one though. All right. So this is kind of a question or a statement rather than a joke, but here we go.
Yeah.
Tell people about the benefits of eating dried grapes. So I'm going to re-question that. What are the benefits of eating dried grapes?
What?
Well, you're raising awareness, for one thing. Look at Trey's to my side. Trey Denton still in the studio. He actually laughed. You guys better laugh. You're raising awareness.
Oh gosh.
Joe.
There's a
Joe cannot
okay, so
believe
listen,
this is happening.
y'all out there, there's going to be a moment, and some of y'all are going to have a moment or a time in your life where you're going to question the direction of your life.
Let me tell you
Like,
something.
am I doing what I was called to do? Is this really as good as it gets? And as I stare into Corey's eyes right now, I wonder, is this as good as it gets right now?
That's kind of disturbing, staring in my eyes and whatnot.
Did I tell you
Stop.
about the Florida guy who jumps the gator?
Yeah, he
enclosure?
had something to do with his Crocs, right?
This dude breaks into a gator park. Apparently, that's the thing in Florida. They have gator parks where they just go around and look at gators.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he breaks into it at nighttime. For whatever reason, he jumps the crocodile enclosure, and he gets bit by a crocodile.
What
He
in the
jumps
world?
out. They catch him running down the road because he's setting off alarms,
Running after he got bit by a
after he got bit by a crocodile. So the cops get him running down the road. Guess what kind of... This is real. This is not a joke. Guess what kind of shoes he's wearing?
What?
Crocs.
Crocs.
I mean, I know the theme of criminals that we've been talking about this morning is not that of smart, but I'm going to tell you what, man. The dude's wearing Crocs when he jumps into the crocodile enclosure.
That is funny. It's not funny. I'm glad he did it. He's okay, right?
He's in jail, yeah.
Okay, fine. But he lived.
He
okay,
lived.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's kind of terribly funny.
Yeah,
I guess.
I
You shouldn't be making me laugh stuff like that, Paul. Anyway, got a friend I'd like to shout out to, Caleb Beecham out of Ahoskie. How you doing, brother? Got a friend of yours, Trey Denton, still in the station with us this morning. Trey, you just wanted to stick around for the fun, didn't you, buddy?
Yes, sir.
My man, why don't you tell some people about what you told them last segment? I'm sure they're really looking forward to hearing about Faith Assembly this weekend.
Absolutely. We got a Christmas event for our community called Christmas at Faith. We've actually got Pitt Community College involved in the performances. We got South Central High School Band. We're really excited about it. At 5, we're going to have a Christmas train for the kids, and the program starts at 6:30. It's going to be a great event for our community. We want to invite everybody out.
Boom. But right now, Night Before Christmas with Brandon Heath.
Good job, bro.
Boom, shaka,
man.
shaka, shaka,
That's
shaka,
good
shaka,
stuff.
shaka, shaka, laka.
Dude.
I saw him do the 1 minute. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to
I'm gonna
try
tell
to,
you
like,
something.
speed this through.
2 times in a row, I have missed his 1 minute, but it's okay because I just know he's.
I point to the camera, and when the music goes off, I point to the camera, and then I point to Joel. Can y'all see Joel? I don't see. Maybe we can
talked
fix.
about- and it's not. I mean, it works because if we go over, it still works. I mean, but we've talked about getting a countdown clock and like maybe we should put it like right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
If you want to sit in my seat and talk to Trey or.
Yeah, man.
Like
I got you. I'll run it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna mess with.
Dude, that's crazy. So, man, I don't know if he was telling you. This show goes by so fast with 2 hours, man. So we only got 1 more hour, right? I mean, 1 more segment, right? That's crazy, man. That's wild. All right, it goes by so quick. What'd Caleb say? My cell service keeps going in and out. I was going to listen online, but I'm having no luck either right now. I appreciate you, brother. So I shouted you out, man. I'm gonna just let them know. Let's see.
Yeah, you're in it more now, Joel. So, and we should be able to hear you pretty clear. Say something, Joel.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Yep.
Marky Vale, what's up, man? How am I sounding on this newfangled microphone? I'm sitting close to it as if I have to. I don't have to. This thing is like legit, man. So I'm gonna sit back because I'm loud anyway. Guys, we got 1 more Christmas. Well, I didn't carry the question over, so I'm just gonna give you the whole thing. The next segment, we said it already, so you probably already guys know what it is. But what else is up here? These are like, wow, y'all have been busy on this comment section today. We got to shout out Robbie's birthday too.
Yes, sir.
We got you, Robbie. If you're listening, we're gonna give you that birthday shout out on the radio, man.
Work with the text here
Hold my, check this out, dude.
and put in happy birthday to Robbie.
Mike Hatfield. Listen to Paul.
Yo,
Mike Hatfield is tuning in from Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah, Johnny. Mike Hatfield says, "Hey, man." Really? Wow, that is cool. Tell that dude to come on, man. Where's Johnny at? Dude. Hey, Johnny, somebody said something about you being the best pastor ever.
Wait, what? hey, Corey.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah, Johnny Jones, best pastor ever.
Somebody say my name.
Dude, so there was, I don't know, man, about a month or so ago, we were doing the show. Somebody commented on this live set, on the live feed. I think they attended his church. And they was like, Johnny Jones is the best pastor ever. And I regurgitated, I said that out loud. Yeah. And I wasn't even trying to get his attention. He just comes, he's like, oh, somebody say my name? You know? it's so funny, man. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Okay, so why do Dasher and Dancer love peppermint mochas? Because they are Santa's Starbucks. Bro! Did he just make that up?
Who was that?
Did you just... Jeremy Smith. That was Jeremy Smith. Did you just make that up, man?
That was good.
Dude.
That was really good.
That was good.
That was pretty good. Dude, I'm putting that up there. I got to put that up there. That's so cool. I got to do that one. That is funny. I would say this is probably one of the better, like, participation rates we've had on a show. They've ate us up with jokes. The comments are, like, just crazy. They're killing it, man.
Look at that. It's all over the screen, Robbie.
What?
Happy birthday, Robbie. Look at it. That should be on it. So does it go up there after you click it in there or when you were dragging it around?
Should be up here.
Like,
There we
we
go.
can see it move?
Happy birthday, Robbie. Where did it put on the screen? It might be delayed. Yep, now it's up there.
There you go.
That's funny, man. That is so funny. Jeremy Smith said, I think he said modified. I guess he's saying he modified that joke. What's to say you performed copyright infringement, Jeremy? Yeah, so it's not your joke, but I'm gonna use it. That's funny. That is so funny. Oh, dude.
Why do Dasher and Dancer love peppermint mochas? Because they are Santa Starbucks. Yeah,
Man,
okay.
I'm telling you what.
That's funny.
Telling you, man. So let me see if I got that email back yet.
You know what we need, Joel? Like in my office at the church, we need a TV connected to this. I don't know, somewhere. So in the new studio in Greenville, so we can, that'll get us also.
Get one of those Samsung QLED.
Oh man.
That'll be perfect.
Whew.
It'll seem like y'all have fun in here.
Dude, we have a blast, man. I didn't. It's one of those things that I never even thought about. And then Johnny was just like, y'all ever thought about doing radio? I'm like, no. And he's just like, oh, you want to try it? I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's been a learning curve though. Just the biggest thing is just like keeping some material fresh so that you won't be all. And it's happened a few times where you're like, what are we talking about now? And then, but if you just keep something, I mean, it's fun, man. And it's cool that it happens in this area because we actually have a connection to it.
Yeah.
And not so much Washington, Chocowinity, Beaufort County, but Pitt County and all that. People know us, but now more people know us. It's weird. You know, but,
how long have you been doing it? Or at least
man,
on the radio?
On the radio? Paul, when did we start? It was right before, a little before fall.
Oh, no, the radio was...
maybe right around fall, start of fall.
November, first week in November was the concert.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, sorry. Of this year or last year?
This year.
Yeah, it has not been long. Really?
It was when Seventh Time Down concert was...
That's right. So that was our first show, though?
Seventh Time Down, we did the Monday after, because that was on a Friday, and we were on the following Monday, because we did a promo that Friday for Monday.
Somebody's calling me from. Let me take this real quick. You gonna say that real quick?
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody I don't normally get a call from.
I bet it's the car warranty people.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, Corey's getting a work phone call. Yeah. Man. Oh, this is his computer. About to check Corey's mail. So yeah, Friday. We're on time?
That's your break. How many songs do you have before their next segment?
I have one.
You have one, and then they're gonna come back in.
I appreciate you guys having me on. It's been fun.
Oh, it's awesome. Is there a way we could cut, if we go over, where you could just cut a song out?
Yeah, don't worry about going over it. It happens.
Yeah.
I'll try to leave the song, the background music.
Yeah. Okay, that would work. That'd be good. Here, I'm gonna try something real fast. Keep talking.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 1 2, testing. Is it going up or down?
I don't know. Hey.
It looked like it was feeding over here good.
Yeah. It's weird. Hey. Hey. Yeah, we're testing. I know it sounds odd. That's my bad. Yeah. I gotta make sure. Right one. So this thing has got... Yeah, we are. So this thing's got 4 mics in it.
wow.
One pointed this way. No, pointed this way. But you can cut that off and do 2 side ones so you can't hear these ways, and all it'll pick up is echo for these. One pointed this way and that way, so you cut the sides out if you're interviewing. It's kind of depends on what you got going on. It's definitely going into our Greenville studio. Hey.
You see that comment?
No, I can't see.
He said, what do you and Paul do for real jobs? It was on Corey's up here.
Oh yeah.
Did he answer that?
I don't know where his thing is. I'm gonna get on Corey's. There we go. Mike Hatfield. Real jobs. That's funny. I'll get there. I promise. I'm just messing around with Corey's, hitting the wrong button. So yeah, Mike, Corey is a police officer with Greenville Police Department. He's on the SWAT team, and he's on a different specialized unit called Center City. So they work in the middle, deal a lot with drugs and stuff. And I'm the student pastor at Temple Church in Greenville, North Carolina, as full-time. I was a cop for 13 years, and after 13 years of being a cop, Actually, I was in the Marine Corps for 5 years, and then I was a cop for 13 years, and now I'm the student pastor at Temple for 2 years.
Just straight up left me. Just said, bye, Corey, I don't care about you. I'm going on to bigger and better things. You sit right here.
So when Corey's talking to the camera,
Mic drop.
the
Drop that mic.
the mic is actually behind his head.
So he can still hear me.
So, yeah, me and Corey were on the SWAT team together, which is how we met, doing stuff on the SWAT team, kicking doors, and stuff like that. And I don't know, man, we had a lot of good times at the SWAT team, man. There's some weirdos out there. There's some weirdos out there. There was this one dude who was hiding in the attic. He had killed somebody in Kinston. It was actually a kid. It was a 4 or 5 year old girl in Kinston at a park, a drive-by. And the dude, for whatever reason, comes to Greenville, and there's this road called Paladin Drive. And this apartments. And he climbs up in the attic of an apartment. All right, in the attic of an apartment. And he's right over our heads.
How much longer we got?
Like 20 seconds.
Gracious.
We end up getting them out, obviously. But that's we'll have to tell you that story sometime. Sometime. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And welcome back, ladies and
Welcome back.
gentlemen. We hope that you guys are having a great morning. We sure are, as you are going out to your respective jobs, whatever you may be doing on this lovely Friday morning.
Yes.
We appreciate you tuning in to 98.3 The Bridge FM. Paul, man, they have just blown it out of the water with their participation,
Yes.
getting us some corny jokes.
Some corny
but
jokes.
some of these jokes are clever. Some of them are actually really good. And it's like the later we've gone into the show, like they've actually, you know what they've done? They've had time to sit down at their kitchen tables or maybe just get to work early and sit in the parking lot and I'm going to think of a really good joke. Like Jeremy Smith, man, this dude, I don't know what this dude's doing, but he hit us up with another good one. And I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys this one because this is mind-blowing. Listen to this one. Why do
good.
Dasher and Dancer love peppermint mochas? You know why, Paul?
Why do Dasher and Dancer
I'm going to tell you why.
love peppermint mochas?
Because they are Santa's Starbucks.
That's good. That's good. Jeremy Smith, I applaud you.
But
Thank
you. Know something? With respect to him, I want to make sure I'm not lying for him or something like that. I asked him on the air when he was following us on live.
Yes.
I said, "Did you come up with that? Did you make that?" And all he did was one word. He said, "Modified." So that was
Which
a
means
good way.
Copyright infringement.
Yes.
We had nothing on the show
But
to
you
do
know,
with anything that he just
I
said.
think he's covered. Man said it wasn't his, but he kind of added
a
his.
joke.
He
Yeah.
put his spin on it.
That
My
is
man,
awesome.
you know the deal. That is so. But here we go. This is probably the one. This is probably the one because I can actually, when I say it,
Yeah.
I can make it funny with how
So
I give you the
this, so
answer.
this is the best one all morning. Is this what we're going with?
I don't. I want to give that one to Jeremy. That was actually pretty. Starbucks, man.
So this
that's
is runner
fun.
up.
This is runner up.
Roll with
but
it.
I'm talking about a hair.
Yes.
In distance between
Yes.
Jeremy's. Okay, ready. Why does Santa have 3 gardens? Joe?
Why does Santa have 3 gardens?
So he can ho ho ho. See, you see what I'm saying? It's all about the delivery. You gotta have some happiness in that. You gotta be upbeat. So he can ho ho ho. That's
Don't
pretty
just give
good.
Corey the pity face.
There are some
I'm gonna
people,
smile, but my eyes dictate to you that I am not smiling on
I
the
tell
inside.
you what, there's some people that we know and work with, Paul, people that you've worked with, good friends of ours that are driving in their cars right now, and they're thinking, that dude Corey is a nut.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with him. But they laughed. Then
Oh,
I'm
they
telling you,
laughed.
That's the point. We want you guys to go into your weekend with positive, encouraging energy. We want to inspire that in you guys. We are so happy that you tuned in with us this morning.
It's Friday.
It's Friday, man. What how
Hey,
much
and
better
if you're
can
a
it get?
college student,
Yeah.
guess what? Your semester probably ends today.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Man. Absolutely. They have been taking those exams, and they have been getting it. And it's something else, man. There's a mass exodus from the city of Greenville.
Yes.
Man, you think about it, all these kids are going home, and we pray for your travels. If you're a student and you listen to our station, God bless you. Thank you for doing
Yeah.
that. Please drive safely on the roads. We had some snow at the beginning of the week. And it was like we had the snow, and it was like God was just like, okay, I gave it to you, now it's gone. I mean, the rain and sleet just kind of washed it all away. But still, that just makes us want to drive it home. Guys, be safe on those roads. There was still snow on the ground when I went up to Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
But it was like the frozen kind, the crunchy kind.
Yeah.
Like it had like a week to sit in the freezing cold weather and get hard, and it's not really snow anymore.
So we got on a Facebook page yesterday, day before, and I put out a thing. Do you like the mountains or the beach better? The mountains or the beach better? Personally, I like the mountains better.
My man. Dude,
I
knew there was
are you a mountain guy?
I am, man.
Yes.
I gotta be.
I think it's because my beard, and I'm not meaning it because it's like awesome and beautiful.
Majestic
it is. It really is.
It is.
But I love the mountains. I love chopping down trees, and I don't actually think that I've chopped down a tree in the mountains ever. But it seems like something I would like. I absolutely love the mountains. But our comments, man.
Yeah.
There's a ton of people out there that love the beach.
Yeah.
That they're like, absolutely. And then we have some indecisive people that said, I like the mountains and the beach equally.
Yeah.
I said, what are you
I don't know, man.
talking about?
Like I said, that's a close one for me. I do like the mountains, but I tell you what, man, I'd rather go to the mountains this time of year.
Yes.
Christmas time.
Yes.
You go up to places
Yes.
like Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Boone. Everything's all decorated. Asheville. These, Christmas lights everywhere. It just kind of, and if you're lucky, you'll get some snow because it's a little colder up there.
Yes.
God, man, you get me excited. Let's go. When we get done with the show, let's just go straight to the mountains.
Let's go to the. Hey, Melissa, I'm not going to be home today. Me and Corey's going to the mountains.
Let's just take a
So
little
that's
5-hour trip. Impromptu 5-hour. Hey, we're going. We'll see you later.
And them roads. We stayed at a cabin
man,
one time that was on. It had to have been on a cliff. I don't know. We were like 75,000 feet up in the air. It felt like it was probably like 300 feet. But it was the road was one of those roads where if you're going up and somebody's coming down, one of y'all are going to have to back up.
Oh yeah.
And it's scary if you're backing up down the side of a mountain. There ain't no guardrail, bruh.
See, I don't think I'm a bad driver, but I'm gonna tell you something. There are certain tasks. There's certain routes or how do I want to say certain trips. I'm willing to let other people drive for me.
Yes.
And to the mountains is kind of one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna sit there and drive winding roads in the mountains if I don't have to. So I side with you there.
Yeah.
I'm not really concerned with that, man. Guys, we want to remind you, like we said earlier, if you got those last minute gifts that you've got to get, guys, we're talking to guys. Let's be honest.
You're the only people left.
Yes, we put up the last minute shopping. Okay, we're always the last to get our Christmas gifts done. Look no further than Bella Enchanted in Washington, guys. Go down there. Your female friend, your significant other would love a mini salon spa service or something like a new cut, color, therapeutic massage. Get her a gift certificate from Bella Enchanted in Washington. Also, don't forget about Pet Supplies Plus in Washington next to the Fresh Market in Greenville off Memorial Drive. Gotta have it, guys. You go up in there from 2 to 6 tomorrow. Santa's gonna be there to take pictures with your pets. The Santa.
All I can think
gonna
about
take
is Will
pictures
Ferrell
with your poodles.
in Elf when he says Santa's coming,
Oh my goodness,
and he freaks out. That is so cool.
Santa makes everything so much more exciting. But yeah, Pet Supplies Plus, you can go in there. They have a great grooming section and dog washing. You can take your dog up in there. The Bridge did a video for them, and it was a cool video. You see Johnny up in there walking his dog, puts him in the little dog washing section. It's like it's a car wash, but it's a dog. And he's sitting there, and the dog walks out looking so fresh and so clean. Gets him they have little treats up front. You can buy them like little dog cookies. It's good stuff, guys. Make sure that you check that out. Hey, and don't forget, Lights of Windsor, one of the places more local around that you don't have to go too far. If you can't make it to Busch Gardens, Kings Dominion, somewhere like that for a Christmas adventure, go to Windsor and have you a Christmas adventure.
Have a good weekend.
Absolutely, guys. We love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. And most importantly, thanks for sharing all those corny jokes with us this morning. We hope you have a great weekend.
Yes.
Paul and Corey, 98.3 The Bridge. Kevin and Taylor coming up next.
Have a good weekend. Perfect.
Praise God.
Thank you.
Yes, Stan?
Hey, Joel was able to cut out a whole nother song so that we could stay on a little bit longer, and I like the stopwatch. It was good.
Some anointing with that, man. That was a good show. Guys, look at it. Johnny ready to do a dance right now.
Extremely fluid.
Hey guys, seriously.
That right there is the same as when I go in there and Johnny's deep in thought. He's like this. He's almost asleep, but his eyes are open. He's sitting there thinking. I walk around the corner. I'm like, Johnny, what's up? He's like, what do you think? That dude's just like, he's always in the zone. It's almost like we didn't stop talking. That man said, that's what I'm talking about,
It is
man.
like, who was, Einstein was theory of relativity, right?
Don't get me lying.
So is there anybody smart in here?
Is there anybody smart in here?
Einstein was theory of... I feel like Johnny, you know that moment when
Yeah.
Einstein... I'm going with yes, theory of relativity, probably... Thomas Edison, light bulb.
Mhm.
That is right? Yeah,
That's
Thomas
right.
Edison. I feel like the moment when that light bulb turned on and Thomas Edison was like thinking about it, I think Johnny's in a constant state of that.
Yes.
You know, he's right on the verge of
Yes.
just everything.
Yes.
And then you walk in and are you feeling it?
Dude,
Hey,
I'm
you
telling
feeling
man.
it?
God, but man, guys, that was a really good show, man. God keeps on blessing us more and more. Each show gets better and better.
Better and better.
Whether it's just the way we do the show, the material we bring, the stories we're blessed to be able to tell. That's the thing. You guys got to remember, like we talked about in Officer Well with Greenville. Those are really good capturing stories that are really going to make people feel good. And God bless somebody like that that's willing to be an example of Christian light and that's going to go out there and serve his community, and then blesses us because then we get to tell you guys about it.
Yeah.
And we're so happy to be able to have a platform to do that, and just to think that you guys are in your cars or you're in your kitchens or your living rooms
trains.
or trains and you're listening to the radio and you're hearing us, and if any portion of what we're saying is making you smile at least once today, that alone is enough for us. We want to really encourage you guys to go out there and have a good time. Enjoy your day and know that God has got you in all circumstances.
Yes.
And
Tell
man,
Robbie happy birthday. Let's sing.
Dude.
Robbie, we're going to sing you happy birthday.
No, I just want
Josh.
to say happy birthday, bro. Thanks,
Hey, later,
Trey.
man.
You be easy, bro. Thanks for coming by.
Hey, Josh, come here. We're singing happy birthday.
Oh goodness gracious.
Robbie.
Oh goodness gracious.
Robbie Strayer. This is for you, friend. This is for you, you little arson you. Are you ready?
All right, you ready? Go ahead.
Set.
Go.
Happy birthday to you, Robbie. Happy birthday to you. Guy who burnt down my yard. Happy birthday, dear Robbie Arson. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Don't get any better.
God, man.
So, yeah.
So, guys, we're gonna sign off.
We are.
The show has ended. Kevin and Taylor have taken it away.
Yes.
We look forward to seeing and hearing from you Monday. It's a wrap,
We got a lot
baby. God
going
bless
on.
you, man. Thank you so much for attending. And, man, I don't want to leave, but
All things.
we got other sheeps need shearing.
We have other sheeps need shearing. All right, guys. Hey, we love you, and we are going to see y'all on Monday unless we throw some live stuff out during the week end. Have a good weekend.
Yes.
Have a great weekend.
God bless you.
This is Paul,
And Corey.
and we are
Out.
out.
Get out of here, son.